It's like finding a car that was designed expressly for my family.
For the drive to work, I've met my match.
It's a solid everyday car with multiple personalities. And those personalities are value, versatility, and responsiveness.
Meeting all of these demands for 1989 is the all-new Dodge Spirit, Spirit LE, and the Spirit ES. True mid-size value for the basic middle segment of the family car market. Dodge Spirit, the people's choice, and the only true all-new entry in its segment for 1989. For 1989, some of the major players in the basic middle segment are the Chevrolet Corsica sedan, Pontiac Grand Am SE sedan, and the Honda Accord DX sedan. The story is that these competitors have nothing more than minor changes to offer in 1989. And what's more, they've carried over some competitive limitations from previous model years. We'll take a close look at these limitations in 4 separate segments, one for each of the competitive models and one for a follow-up quick review. Each competitor will be matched head-to-head with the Spirit model that resembles its trim level and market goals. So, armed with an overall look at the market, let's compare. As you'll discover in this segment, the Spirit will compare favorably against the Corsica in each of the 3 areas that are important to your prospects. Because of this, you'll be given the choice of approaching the comparison from those points of view: versatility, value, and responsiveness. And if you really think you're up to it, you can take the overall Corsica Challenge quiz right up front. Let's move on. Would you like to take the overall Corsica Challenge now, or move on and view another informative segment? Please make your selection. Everything in the program was not covered by the overall challenge, so if you haven't yet done so, please view each of the remaining segments. Versatility. What is it? Versatility is a customer's perception of a lot of things. Is it cramped? Does it have all the right features? Does it have good cargo capacity? All of these are items that fall under the "is it versatile or not" category. Customers taking their first look at the 1989 Dodge Spirit will be in for a welcome surprise. Dodge Spirit offers versatility-conscious shoppers more than just a low price, a complete package that includes everything. Let's see how. In front, with the passenger side bucket seats moved fully rearward, notice how much lower the seating position is for the Corsica, with legs stretched out, the thighs almost sloping down. Whereas in the Spirit, an entirely different type of seat support is offered. In Spirit, the body bends more at the hip, and the thighs are angled up for a more natural position. Note, too, the visibility. While the center pillar affects both passengers, the Spirit passenger and driver are given a wider peripheral, or side view of the road, without any interference from the seatbelt. The Spirit's versatility continues into the rear seating area. With the seats fully rearward, the Spirit, at minimum, provides a generous 3.3 inches more rear legroom than Corsica. Exit and entry is also easier due to the design of the door frame. Upon comparing, prospects will notice the Corsica's quarter panel is cut way into the body, nearly exposing the rear wheel well. And when exiting the rear seat, Corsica rear seat passengers seem to have to climb over the rear wheel well. Not too versatile. While we're talking four-door roominess, note that the Spirit trunk lid unlocks remotely, while Corsica is accessed only with a key. Spirit offers more cargo capacity than Corsica, 14.4 cubic feet compared to 13.5, an advantage which is enhanced by a trunk lid that opens to a full vertical position. And as for getting loads into the trunk, Spirit's liftover height is lower, and the trunk is already dressed for the trip. Other advantages over Corsica that illustrate the versatility of the Dodge Spirit include the remote fuel filler door release and the standard intermittent wipers. Even more versatility can be found in the Spirit's counterbalanced hood. With Corsica, an outdated prop rod setup is used. Both vehicles feature under-hood service identification for ease of self-maintenance. Sure, all of these items aren't ground-shaking bells and whistles, but they're essential items when pointing out Spirit's advantages when it comes to versatility. All right, now let's see how you're doing. When comparing the Corsica and Spirit in terms of value, the best place to start is with interior standard features. Point out that Corsica can match some of the Spirit standard features, but not all. Spirit features a full floor console. Corsica's is optional at extra cost. Additional value-added features Spirit has are the full gauges. Corsica features generic warning lights as standard. There's the complete convenience lighting package, including the trunk and glove box, or the child-proof rear door locks. Those are not available at any cost on Corsica. For even more value, prospects will find dual covered visor vanity mirrors and the AM stereo, FM stereo, electronically tuned radio with dynamic noise reduction and digital clock. Corsica has a similar radio that's standard, but it's lacking the AM stereo capability and dynamic noise reduction. When prospects say they want value, what they really mean is that they want a high level of standard features. And with that in mind, Spirit definitely has an advantage. Adding to this advantage is Spirit's long-term protection plans. 7 years or 70,000 miles on the powertrain, and 7 years or 100,000 miles on outer body rust-through. This is compared to Corsica's short 3-year or 50,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty, and a 6-year or 100,000-mile corrosion protection plan. So if your prospects are looking for long-term value, Spirit is for them. Okay, let's see how you're doing. When it comes to responsiveness, Spirit prospects are looking for solid response, not high performance, and the base Spirit does well in providing it to them. The Spirit's power is generated from the 2.5-liter balanced shaft engine, which is rated at 100 horsepower and 135 foot-pounds of torque. Corsica, on the other hand, is a little underpowered, with only 90 horsepower and 108 foot-pounds of torque from a smaller 2-liter engine. As for optional engine choices, the Spirit offers the 2.5-liter Turbo 1 engine with 150 horsepower and 180 foot-pounds of torque. Corsica offers a 2.8-liter V6, which is larger than the Turbo 1, but features less power, with only 130 horsepower and 160 foot-pounds of torque. Both the Spirit and Corsica offer responsive power-assisted rack and pinion steering to go along with the standard 5-speed manual transaxles. But that's where the similarity ends. Spirit provides a standard sports suspension with gas-charged struts, coil springs, and an anti-sway bar up front, and rear gas-charged shocks and an anti-sway bar in the rear. Corsica's suspension does not feature gas-charged front struts, gas-charged rear shocks, or a rear anti-sway bar. Responding to the driver's every wish. That's what the 1989 Dodge Spirit is all about. From the standard power plant to the optional turbo, responsiveness is an integral component of the overall Spirit package. Now let's check your progress. During this segment, you'll be given the opportunity to look at the Spirit LE versus Honda Accord DX in terms of versatility, value, and responsiveness. This way, you can sell the Spirit LE in real terms, terms your prospects will understand and relate to. Now, if you feel you already know these cars pretty well, you can take the Accord Challenge right away. Let's compare. Would you like to take the overall Accord Challenge now or move on and view another informative segment? Please make your selection. Everything in the program was not covered by the overall challenge, so if you haven't yet done so, please view each of the remaining segments. Versatility is the key word in describing the 1989 Spirit LE. Not only is it loaded with standard features, but Spirit's versatility is enhanced by its stylish design. Once Spirit styling catches the eye of smart American shoppers like these, they'll be quite interested in seeing how Spirit is packaged, outside and in. Comparison shoppers should be told that Spirit is slightly larger than Accord DX, with a longer wheelbase and longer overall length. And this overall size advantage shows up first in cargo carrying capacity, with Spirit LE enjoying a slight advantage, 14.4 cubic feet compared to 13.7 cubic feet of capacity for Accord. Almost from the start, it's obvious that the Accord and Spirit match up well. While it's true that maximum front headroom, leg room, hip room, and shoulder room are almost identical, it's in the rear seating area that Spirit interior packaging exceeds Accord. Not only is there slightly more headroom and shoulder room than Accord, but Spirit provides nearly 3 inches more hip room with a fuller cut seat bottom cushion design for thigh support, and also a minimum of 5.9 inches of extra leg room versus Accord. That adds up to a full 6.2 cubic feet of additional seating comfort and capacity. Front passenger seating in both vehicles does include bucket seats with cloth seating surfaces, seat back recliners, and adjustable head restraints. Spirit LE models provide more seating versatility than Accord, with 4-way adjustable head restraints for passenger and driver, a center folding armrest, and adjustable lumbar support, standard. From a safety point of view, both vehicles do provide active lap and shoulder belts, both front and rear. Not only is Spirit LE a true roomy mid-size package, but Spirit LE's versatility is clearly comparable to that of the Accord DX. All right, let's see how you're doing. It's no news to you that your prospects demand top value for their dollar. So let's compare the standard features packed into the Spirit with the standard features on the Accord. First, dual remote control outside mirrors are standard on Spirit LE, but optional on Accord DX. Spirit LE features plush interior carpeting and floor mats, front and rear. The Accord comes with the carpeting you see here and no floor mats. Front seating for both vehicles is basically the same, with Spirit featuring a center armrest with a second cup holder and a fold-out dual cup holder for the rear seat passengers. Accord doesn't feature such an armrest or offer any cup holder at any price. Spirit also provides full-gauge instrumentation and warning lights. Accord does provide a warning lights display, but does not feature the oil pressure and voltmeter gauge. Spirit LE also goes further than Accord with its message center that provides prompts for low windshield washer fluid, trunk lid ajar, door ajar, headlight out, tail light out, and stop light out. This AM stereo, FM stereo, electronically tuned radio with dynamic noise reduction and digital clock is standard with Spirit LE. Any radio comparable is optional at extra cost with Accord DX. Instead of the DX's fixed rear bench seat, Spirit LE boasts a versatile 55-45 split, fold-down rear seat that helps provide a multitude of family benefits. Yes, the latches are lockable, and so is Spirit LE's value. It's all locked up in the right package for the right times. And that package increases in value when you describe Spirit's long-term protection plan to your prospects. 7 years or 70,000 miles on the powertrain, and 7 years or 100,000 miles on outer body rust-through. Your prospects are obviously looking for value in an automobile, and the Spirit LE comes value-packed. Okay, let's answer a few questions and see how you're doing. High on any prospect's list of wants is a car that's responsive. The Spirit LE's 2.5-liter standard fuel-injected engine is larger than the Accord's standard carbureted 2-liter engine. It provides a couple more horsepower and 26 more foot-pounds of torque for the wide variety of family driving needs. Let's look under the hoods of these two vehicles. The first thing you'll notice is that the Accord has a prop rod and that the Spirit LE's hood is counterbalanced for ease of operation. Spirit also provides a 90-amp alternator versus the Accord's 65-amp model, and a 500-amp battery for sure cranking power on the coldest days. Spirit LE offers one optional engine, the 2.5-liter Turbo 1 engine with a standard 5-speed manual or available 3-speed automatic. As for Accord's optional powertrain choices, there is only a 4-speed automatic transaxle available. With the larger 2.5-liter fuel-injected standard engine, combined with its powertrain options, the Spirit LE proves its competitiveness against the Accord's appeal once again. All right, now let's see how you're doing. The breathtaking Spirit ES combines practicality with engineering finesse for superior performance and handling, with the value you've come to expect from Dodge. For a comparison that focuses on Spirit ES's superior versatility, value, and responsiveness, we chose to put Spirit ES up against the Pontiac Grand Am SE four-door sedan, a very successful entry in the lucrative mid-size sedan market. View each segment, because each contains valuable information you can use. And if you think you're up to it, take the Grand Am Challenge right away, but it's up to you. Okay, let's compare. Would you like to take the overall Grand Am Challenge now, or move on and view another informative segment? Please make your selection. Everything in the program was not covered by the overall challenge, so if you haven't yet done so, please view each of the remaining segments. Versatility is often defined in terms of features that optimize customer comfort and convenience, interior dimensions that accommodate passengers comfortably and that reflect attention to ergonomics, and cargo capacity that maximizes convenience and allows easy access to personal goods. Both are important considerations in determining a vehicle's design versatility. On the outside, Spirit ES is almost an inch wider and taller than Grand Am SE. It reflects a true mid-size sedan and not a dressed-up pretender. Versatility is again the key word in describing Spirit ES's counterbalanced hood, which does not require a prop rod like Grand Am. Moving to the inside, note that while Grand Am is more than comparable in maximum front legroom, the differences from there widen into advantages in headroom and hip room for the Spirit ES. The advantage for Dodge continues in the rear, where the Dodge Spirit ES comes out ahead in every dimension, including 4 inches ahead in minimum legroom and 1.7 inches ahead in hip room. Further, Spirit ES offers the versatility of superior cargo capacity by providing 14.4 cubic feet of capacity compared to 13.1 for Grand Am. And with the split fold-down rear seat back, the Spirit ES offers even more versatility. For extended cruising range, Spirit ES is equipped with a larger 16-gallon fuel tank, compared to just 13.6 gallons for Grand Am, all of which begins to suggest that when it comes to pure versatility, the Spirit ES is a better all-around package than the Grand Am SE. Now, let's pause for a quick progress review. Value is the customer's perception of product quality in relationship to pricing. The Spirit offers many extra features that enhance its quality image and contribute to its competitive pricing. While the Spirit ES and Grand Am SE may match up item for item in many cases, there are differences you should be aware of. While seat designs and styles differ, it's important to point out that Grand Am SE's standard seating is simple cloth reclining buckets up front and a split folding seat back in the rear with headrests and an integral armrest. Not exactly a match for Spirit ES's standard reclining front buckets with 4-way adjustable headrests, driver's lumbar support adjustments, and center console armrest, or ES's own 55-45 split folding rear seat with lockable latches. Other standard value interior features found on the Spirit ES, but not on the Grand Am, include a wide array of pleasant warning chimes, a reversible key with valet feature, a complete courtesy lighting system, dual illuminated visor vanity mirrors, a more sophisticated cassette sound system, even a trip computer to help accurately track vacation or business miles. For exterior value, both vehicles provide a striking appearance on first glance, but the exterior differences are apparent. The Spirit ES's electric rear window defroster is standard. The SE's optional. Spirit's full stainless steel exhaust system is standard. The SE doesn't offer an extended life stainless. Spirit ES's side view mirrors are both remote adjustable. Grand Am SE's standard dual mirrors are remote control for the driver's side only. Spirit's painted body side accent stripes are standard. SE doesn't make them available. And Spirit's 15-inch cast aluminum wheels are standard, while SE's wheels are a full size smaller. These are all important pluses in favor of Spirit ES for your mid-size family commuter prospects. Solid product value. It's inherent in every Dodge Spirit we build. And it's value for the long term due to Dodge's 7 years or 70,000-mile powertrain protection plan compared to Pontiac's new, shorter 3-year or 50,000-mile limited warranty. It's quite a difference. Now let's pause to see how you're doing. Responsiveness. Whether your prospects feel it's technology that's leading the pack, or it's the steering, suspension, or braking, it's really the sum of the parts that produces the all-powerful feel of the road. Responsiveness was built into the Spirit ES's equation and priced as part of the standard package. That includes the powertrain, suspension, axle ratio, braking system, and what the driver feels most, steering. While both the Spirit ES and the Grand Am SE have turbo engines and 5-speed manual transaxles, Spirit ES features a larger 2.5-liter turbocharged engine versus the SE's 2-liter power plant. Horsepower ratings are similar, 150 for Spirit ES compared to 165 for Grand Am. But the Spirit does have an advantage in torque ratings, with 180 foot-pounds compared to 175 foot-pounds. Both cars offer optional engines for prospects not interested in turbocharging. And with the press that the new GM Quad 4 engine is getting, it's important to clarify their position against the Spirit ES's optional 3-liter V6. Horsepower ratings are 141 for the 3-liter and 150 for the Quad 4. But when towing applications are considered with the all-important torque ratings, the 3-liter has an advantage with 171 compared to 160. An additional feature that enhances the responsiveness of both the Spirit ES and the Grand Am is a sport suspension. Spirit engineers went one step further by adding a more responsive sports steering system, a system that features a standard 14.2-to-1 steering ratio. Everything about the all-new 1989 Spirit ES adds up to responsiveness. The Grand Am SE is a strong competitor, but Dodge has listened to the public, and its response is a total, refined, sporty 4-door sedan. Let's check your progress.
The 2.5-liter balanced shaft engine with electronic fuel injection features a fast burn cylinder head to promote complete combustion and electronically controlled fuel injection to assure precise fuel metering. Roller camshaft followers are also used to assure smooth operation. Each roller is supported by needle bearings to further help remove friction. To help increase overall durability, new, taller, wider, and stronger main bearing caps are used this year. The counter-rotating balanced shafts, turning at twice the speed of the engine, help dampen engine vibrations. And to help assure quiet overall operation, the 2.5-liter balanced shaft EFI engine also features a specially fabricated acoustic oil pan and cylinder head cover. Both work to further help trap and dampen engine noise and vibration before it can be transmitted to the passenger compartment. The 3-liter V6 engine, manufactured by Mitsubishi Motors Corporation, features multi-point electronic fuel injection and also provides both increased horsepower and torque output this year for more impressive acceleration and trailer towing applications. The 3-liter is a 60-degree cast iron block with overhead camshafts. Multi-point electronic fuel injection combined with the redesigned intake manifold means 173 pounds-foot of torque at 2,400 RPM and 142 horsepower at 5,000 RPM. That adds up to surprising acceleration and passing performance, as well as increased towing capacity.
All Dodge passenger cars, including those built by Mitsubishi Motors Corporation, feature a standard extended-life stainless steel exhaust system. All pipes, catalytic converter, and muffler are fabricated of a corrosion-resistant chromium alloy steel. When exposed to corrosive elements such as road salt, a chromium oxide coating forms on the components to help resist further corrosion. The power-assisted four-wheel disc brake system provides impressive braking capabilities in all types of driving conditions. The front brakes have vented discs, and the rear brakes use solid discs. The vented design helps dissipate heat more rapidly at the more heavily loaded front brakes. Semi-metallic linings provide superior fade resistance, and a specially engineered dual proportioning valve delivers optimum front and rear balance for sure, straight stops in all types of driving conditions. A dual diagonal hydraulic system assures safe front and rear braking in the event of partial hydraulic pressure loss. Extensive anti-corrosion treatments help protect all 1989 Dodge passenger cars. Even before it's formed into body panels, the metal in every North American-built vehicle is specially coated to protect against corrosion. Corrosion-resistant galvanized and galvannealed steel is used extensively for many body panels. Still other panels are coated with corrosion-resistant zinc-rich primer. When assembled, each body is thoroughly cleaned and also coated with special corrosion-resistant chemicals. Many vehicles also receive a tough, durable protective urethane coating over the lower body side panels to help resist stone chip damage. And to help protect against exterior cosmetic corrosion, most North American-built vehicles also receive a brilliant clear coat of tough acrylic enamel applied directly over the wet color coat. This coating helps resist abrasion, weathering, and chemicals more effectively than single-stage paint, and also provides a higher gloss.
The 2.5-liter Turbo 1 engine with multi-point electronic fuel injection combines the proven technology of turbocharging and the balanced shaft design to help deliver smooth, added power on demand. Multi-point fuel injection utilizes 4 fuel injectors, one at each port of the tuned intake manifold. The turbocharger compresses the fuel-air charge into each intake port under pressure to provide greater power in each cylinder. New aluminum alloy pistons have cast-in steel struts to control expansion. The piston crown is also dished to make the compression more suitable for a turbocharged engine. The turbocharger responds quickly to provide strong low and mid-range performance due to low inertia turbine and compressor components. Roller camshaft followers are used to assure smooth operation. Each follower is supported by needle bearings to further help reduce friction. To help increase overall durability, new taller, wider, and stronger main bearing caps are used this year. To help dampen engine vibration, 2 counter-rotating balance shafts turn at twice the speed of the engine. And to help further assure quiet overall operation, the 2.5-liter Turbo 1 engine also features a specially fabricated acoustic oil pan that helps trap and dampen engine noise and vibration before it can be transmitted to the passenger compartment. The new 2.0-liter